I was backpacking, and as a hairdresser, I took my scissors with me. And while I was traveling, I was just cutting people's hair, and I've seen the impact of the result that I could give with my scissors, which was so beautiful to see. And at that time, I was like, oh, I want to do more of this. Hairdressers Without Borders is a non-profit organization that is based on educational programs around Asia. We started Cambodia, Lombok, Indonesia. We had a program in Bali and Nepal, Kathmandu, and now in Surget. We're training 20 students in cooperation with Blink Now organization, and we're having a 2 weeks program of hairdressing. With this cooperation with Blink Now, they selected girls that are definitely in need of learning a profession. Most of the girls, they are coming from a background with domestic violence, or they got married very young and don't really have an opportunity for a future.
नमस्ते, मेरो नाम मनिषा भण्डारी अनि मेरो घर लाटीकोइली इटौरा। दैलेख भनेको त धेरै विकसित हो कि के भन्छन् नि, विकट ठाउँ हो हैन। अनि त्यसमा खासै यस्तो सुर्खेतको जस्तो त अनि सुविधाहरू पाउँदैन उसमा। मेरो घरमा प्रब्लम भनेको हामी 8 जना भाइ बहिनी छौँ हैन। अनि त्यसमा बाबा मम्मी हुनुहुन्छ, अनि धेरैलाई पढाउनु बाबा मम्मीलाई पनि अलिक गाह्रो भयो। अनि गाह्रो हुँदाखेरि अनि त्यस्तै पढ्दै गऱ्यौँ भाइ बहिनीहरू बिस्तारै अलिअलि। यस्तै 9-10 मा पढ्दै थियौँ, बाबा बिरामी हुनुभयो। अनि बाबा बिरामी भएपछि बाबाको औषधितिर लाग्यौँ र अलि हाम्रो पढाइहरू सबै बिग्रियो। दिदीहरूले विवाह गर्नुभयो, अनि हामी भाइ बहिनीलाई फेरि 3-4 भाइ बहिनी भइहाल्यौँ फेरि। अनि कसरी पढाउने, अनि त्यो अलि अप्ठ्यारो भयो आजभोलि। अनि यस्तै त्यसैले मेरो अहिले 11 मा बुवा बितेदेखि अनि मेरो एउटालाई कपडा किनेपछि फेरि अरूलाई कपडा किन, त्यस्तै धेरै हुन्थ्यो। कसैले त लगाउनै पाउँथेन, कसैले बाबा भइदिएको भए पनि हामीलाई घर खर्च चलाउन हाम्रो अलिअलि पढाइ अलिअलि जुगाड भइहाल्थ्यो भन्छ नि, जुगाड भनेर। भविष्यमा मेरो सोचेको जस्तो पढाइ त भएको छैन। फर्म छुट्यो अनि छिटो जाने भएर भन्दाखेरि म मम्मीसँग पैसा माग्न गएँ। त्यति बेला अनि भिनाजुले अनि बोलाउनु भयो, यहाँ यस्तो यस्तो ठाउँमा आइज भनेर म आएको। अनि यस्तो बजारमा हो, अनि ठिक छ भनेर मैले अनि बसेपछि डर लाग्यो, यो के हो कपाललाई चाहिँ के काट्ने भन्छन् अनि भनेर यस्तो लाग्यो। अहिले आफूले नपढेर पनि यस्तो पैसा भएपछि यस्तो ब्युटी पार्लरहरू खोलेर बसेर आफ्नो जीवन निर्वाह गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने उद्देश्यले यहाँ यस्तो प्रोग्राम भइरहेको रहेछ। अनि म आजभोलि धेरै खुसी छु, राम्रो लाग्छ। ठिक छ, राम्रो सिकाउनुहुन्छ है। मैले यस्तै त आजभोलि मसँगै हातमा कसैले यसरी सिकाएको थिएन। फर्स्ट टाइम यसरी पिटर स्टारले कति राम्रोसँग सिकाइरहनु भएको छ, धेरै गर्व लाग्छ।
Today we introduced the hair dryer, and our students, most of them never been to a hair salon before. So in our training we showed them the environment of our hair salon. So we have to explain all the tools, how it works, how a scissor works, how a blow dryer works. Step by step we have to explain all the tools that you need to be a professional.
Important to give a skill to someone, and I can only say for myself, hairdressing is just the most amazing profession. Because you give some tools, you give a skill, and they can work wherever they are. So they don't need to work in a fancy hair salon, but the moment they have their tools and they have their skills, they can work from wherever they are. They can put a chair in their house and they can cut and they can earn their money. So this is actually our biggest purpose, that we just give them this skill where they be independent for the rest of their future. Oh, they love it. They love it. It's so beautiful to see all of these 20 girls. They're coming in with the biggest smiles. They are here on time. The motivation is very strong. They're very eager to learn a new profession, and they really take it with all of their energy. The first moment that you start to train new hairstyles, of course, it's difficult in the beginning, and it looks like, whoa, how we do this, how we hold the scissor, how we hold the comb together. And that what you see in the time passing is that they hold the scissor and comb together. They start to cut straight lines, they cut V haircuts, they start to cut layers. So for us as a team, it's also very impressive to see what are the results.
After the intensive course, they receive a certificate, and that day is really celebration day. They're so proud that they reached that level and having a certificate.
1, 2, 3,
We would love to open a hair salon / academy where we can train, where we also involve local teachers, local staff, and help the community here. This is only possible when there's enough donations, when there's money, when there's sponsors, because it all costs money.
The girls here in Nepal need the support, and the best way to do it is in an educational way, through hairdressing.
Hair is the future, yes, for sure. The beautiful thing about hair or hairdressing, it doesn't matter where you grow up, doesn't matter in which condition you grow up. The moment you get your hair done, you feel good.